I'm so Jersey. I'm north to south with it. Get love in every city, every block I visit. But this shit get real if the scales off a digit. Told Tresh and told Vinny I get naughty with the semi. In the back of the re-up spot, burning and sticky. Triple fat goose conceals the Glock. I'm so biggie. The Garden State Parkway mover. Turnpike recruiter. Shake the feds with easy pass maneuvers. I might start off in Patterson, them young boys packing. Then I bounce down to Newark. Pick up some of that new work. Stop in Jersey City and bag up the new Whitney. Move it out to Trenton. I heard his money in Princeton. Slide through the Camden to pick up a few cannons. Pulling up in Richland, them goons keep their clips in. Shoot the Pleasantville, the North and South State Trail. Then I land in AC, you know it's real. I put on for the whole map, but South Jersey's back. You don't know me, tell 50, let me hold that strap. I give them 16 rounds for every bar they lack. Cause I'm so Jersey.
Yes. We bringing it live to you from the Stands podcast. Here we go. Episode, what episode we on, man? Episode 5? 5? All right, man. We here live from the podcast. Hey, Rakes, you coming in kind of light. I'm trying to let you go ahead and do your thing, brother. Go ahead. Richland Rakes in the building.
I may do the whole show like this.
Rakes.
How was the game? How was that game Friday?
Yo, Richland Rakes is in the building. We starting off, man. We trying to give Rakes his shine, man. Go ahead, do your thing. Where the young boy? Lil Zay, what's up, man? He ain't little no more. What's good? What's up, Richland Rakes? Go ahead, man. We opening the show. The floor is yours, man. I'm chilling. I'm out of it.
Man. The game of the week lived up to the hype, man. You know, the house was packed. The atmosphere was crazy. And we went out there and got the job done.
Oh, you're real modest.
He
right
modest
now.
right now.
Very humble.
I'm trying to let him
Was
live.
it easy? Was it easy work or was?
Oh my God! I'm trying to let him live. Come on, what's up?
Was it easy work? What are we talking about here?
Hold on. Let me tell you why.
How you get the job done? Like, what way did you get the job done?
So today, I got waters. I got waters today. There will be no alcohol or substance abuse on the show today. Because I've been getting drunk since fucking Friday at that game, and I don't feel very well today.
Man, Richland Rakes, what's up, baby?
Shout out to Core Water. You was at the game. Talk to me.
No, I'm trying to let you.
I wasn't at the game. Somebody tell me what's going on.
This your time, man. You went.
I heard Isaiah came in, walked on the white carpet, put his feet up on the coffee table in a no sitting room.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
He pulled the what's the joint?
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch. Richland Rakes is being modest right now.
I'm warming up, man. I'm telling you, I got a lot of bad substances.
So you guys was at the game, Rick, right?
Oh yeah, we was there.
This is not a question for Rakes. He was at the game, right?
Yes.
So did Isaiah move to the number one player in South Jersey?
It's close, man.
Or New Jersey.
That race is tight, but I'll say he's up there, bro.
I mean,
he's top
the
5
competition
though.
that he played.
I would say top 5 because I mean you got a lot of athletes in there. You got other linemen and stuff in there. But top 5 in my book.
That
boy was amazing.
Even with all the athletes they got in the class, they still got him like what 3?
Listen, man, he top 5, bro.
Okay.
Dead or alive, in my opinion, right now.
Okay.
That was a huge game.
I mean, who else played that type of competition?
I mean, it's guys out there that played that competition, but is what he did in that game, man. That was a big game. So if you tuning in, we talking about the St. Aug Williamstown game. St. Augustine won 21-7. Big game by Isaiah Rakes. Had a punt block. that set him up for the first touchdown.
Forced fumble.
I mean, he did his thing. He caused havoc on the defensive side, which we all expected. I didn't expect him to be the leading rusher of the game, but he wind up being the leading rusher of the game. 71 yards total rushing. That's a huge day, man.
Yeah, that's a big day.
You take him off that field. We talked about it earlier. You take him off that field, that game going the other way.
Take them off that field, they don't win.
Exactly.
I seen what I needed to see.
The score was what now?
It was 21-7.
21-7.
But I'll say this: the score don't really dictate the game. I think the game was a little closer than the 21-7 shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he impacted the game in a big way, and I ain't saying that just because his pops is sitting right here. I'm saying that because that's what really happened.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
You know what I mean?
I didn't watch the game. I wasn't at the game, but I heard that a lot.
He played a good game. I mean, I told him one thing.
Did somebody get their ribs broke or something?
I don't know.
They said the quarterback, Dougie Brown, they said he got broken ribs. He ended up on the very bad side of a play.
Prayers up to him.
Man.
So
if
prayers
that's
up to
true,
him.
prayers up to
Hopefully you
Dougie
get
Brown.
well.
And hopefully you get well soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him one thing before the game. All I said was make them remember the night they played the Demon.
Well, since you're going to say that, what have I been saying since the game? I said he playing like he's from the dark side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I saw. It was different watching that game. Like, I was just like, yo, is this Darth Vader or somebody? Like, this boy is out here really, like, doing his thing. You know what I mean? It was amazing. It was real good to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. They say that Williamstown was missing some players.
They were.
Okay, so if you say that's why they lost, then you're discrediting their coaches. If you coaches say this is why we lost, then you're not good at all.
Nah, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I'm not
Play
going
with
to say
what
that.
you got.
Nah. You can't take both of the starting linebackers off the field and replace them with guys that are 5'5" and talk about stop the running.
And make sure y'all speaking clear, too.
Now we speaking clear. I don't know what's going on, but
I think if the two linebackers played, the game would be. I wouldn't say we would lose, but the game would be different. There would have been some different things that went on through the game. They would have affected the game. They're good players. Okay. I mean, that's the middle of your defense. You lose both of them,
right?
Okay,
right.
So y'all got lucky.
Nah. Well, one of them they've been playing with for most week without them the whole season. The other one got hurt the week before.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that's like saying when we didn't have our three players, ain't nobody give a fuck.
That's my point.
We were 1-3. They were
That's
kicking.
my point.
They were kicking us the fuck down.
I was the main one.
You know what I mean?
I was chopping your head off.
So
every day
we had to play with what we had to play with.
That's what I'm saying.
So we got all our pieces.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? We can't just shit on the other 11 guys on the field.
I mean,
and
Williamstown,
the coaches. So we say that Williamstown has some of the best coaches in South Jersey football.
Yeah, but if you take their equivalent to Ray Lewis and like Suggs off of Baltimore Ravens, it ain't the same Baltimore Ravens.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you can't. It's hard to replace that type of productivity. They just, Gravener was a starting linebacker and he led the team in tackles.
Who?
Julian Gravener.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you figure they lost him.
And who the other kid they lost?
Perkins.
Perkins
is gone, and
who was the kid they lost early in the year?
That's Perkins.
Perkins going to Kent State.
Oh wow!
I'll say this about Williamstown offense, and I said it to Khalib in the stands.
They have some creative play calling.
Very creative, bro.
Creative offensive play calling.
Like
that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you.
Offensively, you could get away with that, but defensively, you can't.
Okay, they scored 21 points.
Yeah, but it wasn't 21 points off of like it was 21 points. They got a punt block, put them on like the 25-yard line. Okay, short field. Then they got an interception when St. Aug was trying to.
So there was no long drives
And
score.
nobody.
So
The
the
long-
linebackers not being there don't matter.
The long drive we had,
matter,
the long drive we had, we didn't score on. We had first and what
I'm
was it?
saying,
First and
if
10
Prep
from the
scored all
11.
their points off defensive turnovers or special team play, and that's how they scored their 21 points. Then
Yeah,
I don't
but when you're running,
I just don't like to hear.
but when you're
the reason
running,
why we lost. is
no,
because of-
that's not an excuse of why they lost. But we're not going to not look at it like it didn't affect the game.
Oh, okay. Did they score on any long drives?
Is Prep's defense underrated?
Listen, here's what I'm saying. The most rushing yards was 71 yards.
Williamstown only had 143 yards of total offense.
Do those guys play
Yeah, but that's
offense?
both of y'all had like one. Williamstown had what 146, and y'all had 187.
I just
That's
think,
what Nasty
I
said.
just
He
think
said
when
we
you
ain't
say,
have much more.
It was.
I just think when you say stuff like that, you're discrediting the other kids on the field and you're discrediting the coaches. That's all. That's all. I'm saying.
It's not a discredit when they.
I'm not saying
you
I'm not saying you discrediting Prep's kids. I'm saying you discrediting Williamstown's kids.
Yeah, but if you take Isaiah Rakes, okay, here's the example.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying Prep is different because they got 3 players on the field now. That makes a huge difference.
Didn't they have those players when they played Olympic?
No,
They had Vocalos, didn't
no.
We didn't have Vocalos. We didn't have Cardinal. And we didn't have Kanye.
they? What about when they played Shawnee?
No, they
didn't
didn't
have
have them.
I know Vocalos played against Shawnee.
That was it. He had to sit out 3 games.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
That was his first game back.
we talking about high school sports. You take off the best player off the team is stagnant. Like
y'all won because they had them kids. So don't put that shit there.
oh man. Get him again, John. That was the first one of the day. I was waiting for one to come on. Nah. Listen.
Hey, Isaiah, are you thirsty? Hold on. Let me get my man some water, man. My man's thirsty.
Yeah, but I heard it was a great game.
It was a good game.
2 of the top recruits in the state when they had it head to head, and I heard they put on a beautiful show. And I'm mad I missed it.
Yeah. I mean, all three phases of the game, the one phase that you have to win in a game like that is special teams, and Prep won special teams. They won it. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. That was the game. Special teams, you know, the late turnover, the pick 6, that was like kind of icing on the cake. But you know, they couldn't do nothing. You know, Quinn Hart got hurt. That was like he was starting to get in the groove. Actually,
Why do I know that?
Quinn Hart from Cherry Hill.
Running back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's
Yeah.
up with Quinn? How's
He's
he
going
doing?
to Merrimack.
Yep.
Somebody at the game was like, this was like a person that wasn't cheering for either team. They was like, man, it feels like there's a shit ton of D1 talent on this field today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Williamstown's
I
got
haven't seen
pieces
Quinn
on the
Hart in a
roster.
while, man. How's he looking?
Now Quinn looked good. He went to caught a pass over the middle, broke, was headed upfield, and they converged on him. I don't know in the midst of tackling or after he was tackled, he messed his ankle up or whatever, wound up fumbling on that. That was a
big
huge
play, too.
huge play in the game. Because
Somebody else got hurt on that play too.
yeah, 2 of their players got hurt. The kid number 1 got hurt too.
We was out there hitting too.
Was it a smack fest?
We was out there
The fans was the student section was out there
hitting. Student section.
That's where the real hitting was going
Student
on
section
the
was
game.
over the top.
Student section
It was over the top.
Yo,
I thought I was
Smack
at
fest
the.
out there.
It was like the Brooklyn Zoo.
yo.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh man. So a couple the kid number 9 from Williamstown. I thought he had a really good game.
Yeah. What's his name? What's number 9's name?
I think
Somebody
I
text
wrote
that
it
to
down.
us, man. Put that in there. Who's number 9?
Kobe. His name's Kobe.
Kobe?
Yeah, number 9. He had a
Position
pretty
he
good
play?
game. Why y'all run jet sweep with like the slowest athlete on the field?
How about Carnell? Carnell completely took their best receiver out of the game.
What did Vocalos do?
You just tried to flip it on me.
See that diversion?
Come on. I'm not letting you off the hook, man. Yo, this is the thing about St. Augustine. St. Augustine, they have talent, but they're not, and I'm not saying this, you know, to discredit them or anything, but they're not as good as their talent shows. You know what I'm
coaching.
saying?
They
I
gotta
think
be
y'all
coaching.
won the game, but offensively, bro, you got to get number 4 the ball.
Who's number 4?
The kid Hill. Number 4 got to touch the ball. He touched the ball twice in that game. He's the best. I know y'all talk about he's the best athlete. Number 4,
Nas,
He's the best athlete on the field.
he got
For
2
y'all.
touches.
He had 2 touches.
You see that one catch we broke like 4 tackles on that 3rd and 14?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where they
yeah,
didn't
receiver.
disappoint at the tailgate.
Oh yeah, that was.
How about
keep
that?
hearing
How
about
about that
that.
fried lobster, my
Man,
man?
that fried lobster. I get the call, say, yo, man, make sure you come on down. I said, I'm coming. They're going to treat me like VIP. Told me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I come down there. I walk over there. They got shrimp kebabs all on the grill. I'm grabbing shrimp kebabs hot off the grill. They marinated, peppers, tomatoes, shrimp, eating the joints. It was right. Then they tell me, come over here and get these fried lobsters. And I love eating. I'm a seafood guy. It ain't no 2 fried lobsters or no 3 fried lobsters. They got a pan of fried lobsters, 8-ounce pieces. You know what I'm saying? It was real nice. Then topped it all. They had wine. They just ain't have any kind of. They had Shimon Red. I was like, yo, these dudes got Shimon Red over here. Like, where am I at? You know what I mean? It was really crazy. Taco bars, and they really do it up down there. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Wow. I missed a special occasion.
Now prep got the they got the tailgate going. I had the
Tailgate Award of the year.
It's master.
oh yeah, they got
It's
that.
master.
I haven't been to another one that was that good, but
Some of them pork chops.
I had the fish. I had like three pieces of fish. I had they asked me if I ate swine. I told them I'm from the South. You already know what it is. That them pork chops got dealt with. Had about 3 of them joints. Had 3 of them joints.
So you eat the whole pig ass.
I mean, not the ass, but I went in, man.
Feet and all, huh?
No feet, no feet, no chitlins.
Yo, what was the last high school game that you went to when you go to the tailgate, go watch the game, halftime, everybody goes back to the tailgate? I ain't seen that. That's how they do it over there. I'm like, yo, where'd everybody go? Oh, they all back at the tailgate. I'm like, oh, this is crazy over here.
Yo,
They
they
say it's an experience, man.
no, it was good though.
That's why I tell everybody if you could get down there one time, just get down there. It's a good fucking time. Like it's like watching football and going to the club all at the same time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but get my man Nas the ball more. Give Cornell a couple attempts.
Carnell dropped that quick slant right after he was like, they got him in the ball. They got him in the ball. 2 plays later,
Yeah.
drops the quick slant touchdown. Said he looked
he
up.
probably
He
ain't-
smelled the end zone.
Yeah,
He
he
looked
probably
up.
didn't touch the ball all game.
Yeah.
He was dry.
But he took
Yeah,
their
he was
best trying.
receiver
receiver out the game.
I mean, he can impact
number
the game.
1, strapped him up.
Man, overall, that I'm taking one of Khalid's line. I'm taking your line. That game was like watching paint dry.
Oh, it was a defensive matchup.
Defensive match.
Listen, if they
I
ain't
was ready-
dropping back throwing the ball 55 times a game, throwing the ball to the other team, he don't want to see it. He don't like to see when people protect the ball.
That's Creek's thing, Rick.
Give me at least
Y'all
10.
do throw the ball
Yo, give me
80
a
times.
listen. You run the ball 60. Give me at least 10 passes.
We passed the ball 10 times, and I think he
No,
probably completed
no.
almost every pass.
Hold on.
What do you go
No.
for, like 7 for 10, 8 for 10?
No, he went 3 of 6 for 41 yards.
Damn, we went through 6 times?
Hey Pete, get my man the ball, man. Come on. He threw 6 times,
Right.
and then Dougie threw 17 times for 92 yards.
Yeah.
That thing
17.
was out there dry.
Dougie
That
number?
thing-
And you see what happens when you drop back 1 too many times, right?
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard he got smacked, man. Shout out to Dougie Brown for staying.
It was a lot of smacking going on out there, though.
Nah, they was hit.
smack.
It was
I heard
hit.
it was a smack fest.
So
smacks are us.
let's get to it, man.
Uh,
Is prep number 1? That's the question right
I
now.
think so. And I like to talk shit about St. Aug, but I think
right
you
now-
have to pick them at number 1.
I think right now we're the number 1 team. It's hard to justify it with the 3 losses as far as
I don't
put
care
it on
about that.
paper.
I don't care about that.
See, I
At
can't.
full strength, they're number 1.
Yeah, but you can't say at full strength for one team and not the other teams. Every team got injuries. Every team's got had players that didn't come in until late.
Were they healthy at the right time? So they're the most healthiest team right now.
Yeah, but you got to look at this.
I mean, but Williamstown was the number
So
one
who's
team,
better
right?
than them?
Yeah, but just because you beat the
Lenape?
number one team don't mean you should be number one.
So you said you'll put Lenape ahead of them?
Yeah, I would put Lenape.
I mean, that's an argument.
Lenape
I'm sure.
beat them, right?
I won't
Lenape
argue
lost
that.
Lenape lost to Williamstown too. Didn't
Yeah,
they?
but I
Right.
mean, that's just like saying.
But Williamstown was
you
at
beat the
full
champ
strength.
Just because somebody else beat the
Williamstown
champ.
was
Does that
at
mean
full
you the
strength,
champ?
or the linebacker wasn't there.
No,
That's the game he got hurt in.
They was at full
Oh, that's
strength.
the game
at
he
that
got
point.
hurt
The
in?
game Perkins got hurt in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Perkins, man. Hope you get well, son.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think these writers and people in South Jersey,
Well, we
they
know the
set it
top
up
three
wrong.
teams. You know the top three teams. You can mix it up in the bag all you want and spit it out.
Who do you think?
Top three
Top three?
in no particular order:
No particular order.
Lenape, St. Aug, and Williamstown.
All right, that's what y'all think?
That's what I
That's
think.
what I think.
That's what I think.
I don't.
Who you gonna pick there?
Honestly, I think if Woodrow Wilson,
Fuck out of here.
listen to me. If Woodrow Wilson played,
They lost to a Group 1 team.
Willemborough is not. Let me say this. Hold on. He shoot.
They are a Group 1 team as far as it is said in the
Okay.
paper. They
And
don't have as many players on the field.
Let me say this. Prep's problem is they can't defend. They're
Yeah, but
terrible.
we can't
at-
go into that.
Hold on.
Oh, so,
All right, so let me.
time out. Perkins didn't play in the Lenape game. He got hurt. He got hurt like I think the week in practice leading up to the Lenape game.
Okay. But here,
Thank you, Darryl.
this is what I'm saying.
Shout out to Dow for that information, man.
See, I don't go with the just because the pack moving to the right. I don't always. I'm kind of hesitant to see what's going on. I've seen Prep. I've seen Shawnee.
Okay.
I've seen Lenape.
Right.
I've seen Wilson.
Right.
I've seen Willemborough.
Let me ask you a question.
I've seen Camden.
Just real quick.
I've seen all these teams, and
Real
from the eye test, I'm telling you right now, bro.
Woodrow Wilson got athletes all over the field.
Willemborough.
What was the score?
Willemborough probably would
And I-
beat.
listen,
They
I like
would
Leonard.
beat Williamstown by probably 28 points.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
listen.
that.
I can't say they wouldn't. I can't say they wouldn't.
think-
They might
Man,
match up
listen.
nice.
Right now,
What was the score of the
they
Willemborough?
can't score.
What was the score of the Willemborough?
But they
Wilson
could
game?
play defense.
It was like 20. It was like 27-23 or something like that.
Oh,
Off
that's
the
it?
top, I don't remember.
That's it. They only lost by like 3-4 points.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
They beat Wilson 22-18.
Oh, really? That's
something
it?
like that. Yeah, I can't remember.
It was 3 touchdowns and 3
was
touchdowns, but they converted
Demo.
two
What's his
two
name?
points.
Demo.
yeah.
Demi.
Listen, Demi, Chris
Man
Long,
child.
Chris Long, and them boys.
Called him Demo.
I think that they can play with the bigger guys. the
I
bigger
don't-
schools.
I don't have.
That's not what we saying though.
That's not what we said.
I don't have.
It's
Yeah,
just,
but
it's just.
I'm
who's
going
the
off
number
the
one-
eye test.
Okay, so who's we in football? You got to go off a record.
Yeah, but
You know
you
what I'm saying?
can't.
That
Okay,
too.
now
So right now,
I'm glad you said that.
who's winning?
Now
I'm not going. Look, the record can be misleading.
It can be misleading, but at the end of the day, we know Williamstown is a top team. Like I
Okay.
watched them the other night.
Right.
Right.
Yo, and they was
They're top-notch.
shorthanded. Like they was short
Williamstown
staffed.
is
and
a
they
top-notch
still
program.
Was in that
You don't
game.
got many
You know what I mean?
programs
It
in
was
South
a chance for them to come back. Like
Bro,
they had opportunity.
They
Right.
fought.
They had opportunity.
They played football.
That's what I'm saying. Like the top 3 teams, in my opinion, would be Lenape, Williamstown, and Pratt. Who else played the schedule like that?
Yeah,
The
but-
two tough
see,
teams
hold
that
on, hold
Willem-
on. But
that-
the
that
schedule,
Will-
but the schedule doesn't dictate how good a team is.
But the
though.
2 tough teams that Wilson played, they lost to.
He said since you saying that they'll beat Williamstown by 28, you saying Willemborough gonna beat Pennsgrove by 40.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Willemborough is big.
I said
man.
is
Is it because you like the
listen,
style?
No. Style. What I
I
watch.
think he seriously just jumped out of a very tall building when he said Willemborough would beat Williamstown by 28. Let the Uzi off.
One more time, please.
Hold on. When I say 28, I'm exaggerating. All right, but I
you
think
gotta
they would.
be.
I think they would beat them by 14 points, easy.
Really? I mean, but it's
Williamstown
hard to-
can't score.
it's
They can't
hard.
score.
It's
And
hard to
let me
stop
say
that-
this:
that
they
pass
can't.
like
You can't match up with those guys. Williamstown
you
can't match
can.
up in a pass game. Those
you can.
teams pass.
All right, so okay. Let me. Who's stopping
Bro,
Aaron Lewis?
Williamstown has athletes all over the
On
field.
who? What?
You, the team you're talking about. Who's
On
stopping
Willemborough?
Aaron Lewis? After this weekend, you had a newfound respect for
I got
Aaron
respect
Lewis.
for Aaron
so
Lewis.
Who's stopping Aaron Lewis
Aaron
on any of
Lewis is
these
a
teams that
monster.
you're talking about?
I think Willemborough has enough dogs on the line that they can block Aaron Lewis
Willemborough,
enough
you
to
mean
win.
Wilson.
I think Woodrow Wilson. It don't matter with Aaron Lewis because they throw the ball.
Right, they throw the ball.
They getting the ball out before he get a chance to get
He
back there.
batting balls down and everything out
Yeah,
there.
but I think they smart enough not to throw to the 6'5" guy that's dominating on the field. Other like some other.
you don't know where he's
coordinators.
going to be at.
Listen,
The way he was
You
playing the
don't.
other night.
But the quarterback could sit there and look at him. He go from center to tackle to stand up. He do all of that. But as a quarterback, I can sit there and look at where he is.
A monster, but
Aaron Lewis is a monster.
He's a monster.
I know, but you need to open one of these core waters, my man.
Bro, like all of that.
You need to open one.
I know y'all like thinking about the groups. I'm not thinking about groups. I'm looking at style of play. I'm looking at how they play and who like
When Willemborough punched on you guys in the preseason, you told me they weren't that good.
what I said was I had them not losing the game. I said they were good up front, they were big, and they
they
were
lose the
physical.
game? Yeah,
I
but
said
it's-
we had opportunities to make plays, we didn't make the plays.
Listen,
That was
this is what I
and that
know
was a
about
scrimmage.
Willemborough.
I said
Mike Tucker said, who's covering Chris Long?
exactly.
On who?
On your
Williamstown?
team.
On my team, Carnell is.
Dog, come on, bro. Let me go ahead. Cornell's good, but
Does that come down to scheme?
Carnell's the best player in the
Are we talking about
2021
Willemborough
class.
or
You're
Wilson?
talking about
I
he's
think
good.
both of them beat them.
And the top
So
three
you saying? So let's just be
I think
clear.
both of them.
So
Will
we
be-
can move on.
will be Williamstown.
Yeah, they beat
Well, I can't- I
Williamstown,
can't-
So
Prep,
you're
and
saying,
Lindenpick.
so just so we can be clear, so we need to.
I think
know
those
where you
two.
at.
I think
So you
those
think
two are
that-
two of the best teams in our area.
So they
after
need
this
to be.
week.
are.
So,
They
so
are.
instead
They
of
are.
Williamstown, Lennon P, and Prep, you're saying that those other two teams need to be there.
They need to be up there.
So you're saying it should be Willemborough and Wilson.
Listen,
then
if,
those other teams.
if you're not gonna discredit Prep for not having three guys, you can't discredit Wilson for not having their guys. That was when they lost to Cedar Creek.
Oh, they didn't
If
have
you're
guys
doing
on
it
the
like
field?
that,
They didn't have
you get what
guys
I'm
I'm
on
not
saying?
even trying to do
I
it
don't
like
discredit
that.
nobody for
Yeah,
not having
it
but
is
that's
what it is.
but
You
that's-
play,
that's
that's football.
Play with.
Yeah, but that's
Everybody get injured. Everybody gets.
right. But that's why Prep is still up there that high. It's because of the people knowing that we're getting these players later in the season.
No, I just think that they just got
Right?
some on the payroll or something like that.
Yo, what? Moving on. We still got a whole lot of
Nah, but I think they're a good team.
Come on, man.
I'm just-
They was in the top 5 at 0-3.
You told me that y'all would beat my team by 40 points.
We'll bust y'all ass, and that's how.
And I went down to see you guys play St. Joe's, and they put a half a hundo on that ass.
You came after the turnovers.
No, I
The
can't.
the game was a slippery slope after the turnover. We
I
couldn't
came
stop
before
that boulder.
kickoff.
We couldn't stop that boulder from rolling. It happened.
You told me
It-
you would hang
just
a
because you
40
lose
piece
one
on
game.
us.
This is what
After
I want to get
seeing our
across.
defense, do you think anybody's hanging a 40 piece on us?
Y'all got good defense.
No one's hanging
it's
a 40 piece on us.
No, y'all play all run teams. Y'all are built for run teams.
Because now,
Y'all not
let me be
built
clear,
for passing.
Because
Played
there was
who's on
some.
the schedule.
Williamstown
But that's what I'm
dropped a lot
saying.
of balls.
Exactly.
Dropped a lot of
And
balls.
how many overthrows?
It was a
That
lot.
was wide
It was a
open.
lot.
Is
It
that
was a
because of
lot.
pressure?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't there. Okay.
They probably have. What about the
No, it
halfback?
wasn't pressure. Because one
No,
boy
no,
dropped
no.
the ball right on the goal line. Footsteps. It's like
Oh, he's talking
yeah.
about quarterback pressure. Yeah.
I'm talking about-
from
I'm
that.
talking about quarterback.
Oh, he
Nah.
was getting pressured all night. He was
He-
running around. He told me he thought he was going to run around in circles like that for 4 quarters. I
He
said,
did it. They lost, but he did it. That's what he do. That's what Dougie do. He run around. He's a scrambler. He's not a pocket passer.
And
That's why I was wondering why they was trying to have him in a straight pocket, like he, Peyton Manning or somebody. Like roll the
They
pocket
saying-
for him.
they
Help
saying
him out.
Willemborough-
He's small.
Willemborough's definitely top
Definitely
five.
top five.
I'm-
Willemborough's
I'm not-
definitely top five.
I won't,
Absolutely.
I won't argue that they're
absolutely
not top
agree with that.
five.
All
But
day.
he said put Willemborough and Wilson ahead of
Absolutely,
Leonard P. Williamstown
Willemborough
and
is
Prep.
top 5. I'll say top 4 because they beat the best of Group 2 and they beat the best of Group 3.
I think we know who the top 5 teams are. That's very clear. That's evident.
Yeah, that's evident who the top 5 teams are.
But top 3,
Do you?
that's a different conversation.
All right.
That's an argument.
So look, right?
Wait, I don't think we know who the top 5 teams is. I don't think we're all going to agree.
We all
Yeah,
know.
we
We all
top
gonna
5
agree who the
teams.
top 5 teams is, and no matter how you shake it up.
I don't think we'll all agree.
That's Wilson.
I think y'all on the
Willemborough,
borderline.
I'm saying the teams we just were talking
Williamstown,
about.
and Lindenpick. That's the top 5 teams in South Jersey.
Yo, Prep fans, I like messing with Rakes. That's it, man. You know what I mean? I like messing with Rakes. That's it.
I would have Og in the top 3, and that's rough coming from me, man.
So is St. Joe a top 5
Let me say this.
team?
Let me say this.
No.
St. Joe?
Is St. Joe a top 5
No.
team?
No.
No,
Nah.
Are they the 5th best team? Because that's where they beat somebody.
no.
Nah. They not.
They're probably the 6th best team, maybe 7th best team.
See, I don't
I got Cedar Creek high.
everybody loses a game, right?
Right.
So let's look at it like that. Like everybody loses a game. So every game you lose don't mean you should just drop in certain rankings and move certain
I'm
places.
not going to say that.
You get what
It
I'm
depends
saying?
on who you lose to.
And how you got your ass kicked.
Right. Howland dropped down out of the whatever. They lost to Burlington Township.
Yeah, but
So
exactly.
That's
That's
deservedly so.
So the Winslow.
not necessarily.
It's unfortunate they didn't have their best player. Or they would have won by.
Oh, we already put the stop it.
Listen, they win.
You just said
Hold
if
on,
you
hold
take
on,
one
hold
player-
on.
You just said if you take a player off the field, motherfuckers don't know what to do.
That's true.
So if they used to giving the ball to a motherfucker 74 times a game, and that person ain't there today, what are they gonna do?
That's true.
Now you trying to run little Tommy and little Johnny, Jeffrey, and all these motherfuckers who ain't played a game since JV, all of a sudden getting 10 touches.
Hey man, them parents was like, man, I bet you my son could do the same thing if they got the ball where he had his chance. He didn't do nothing.
Yo.
If they gave my kid the ball like that, he would have that many yards too.
Yo.
Say how you feel.
I'm just saying. I mean, I hear that a lot. I gotta give me the ball. Well, he got the ball. He just ain't do shit with it.
Yo.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Willemborough just beat Camden, right, by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But so why is he saying they gonna beat Williamstown by 4?
I don't know.
I was it's exaggeration. I was saying 14.
Okay.
Not
Were you
4.
exaggerating or were you joking?
Oh, I see you with
I was
this calling
joking.
nice
It's
John
exaggeration.
on.
Oh,
Okay, go are you?
No. Get them out of here. They can get out of here. Hold on.
Yo, y'all something else, man.
Hold on. Rest in peace to the Rockers. Get them out of here. Nah,
You might got to play that. We might. Very unfortunate. We might have to put them bagpipes on.
No,
for
no,
Highland,
seriously.
though,
No.
'cause
Yeah.
I think it's over.
It might
I
be
think it's
good.
over.
y'all
Blackwood
put-
Clemenson Road.
y'all putting them on early?
Blackwood Clemenson Road.
Blow the bagpipes.
We just like to send our condolences out to everybody in the Tartan community. It's a very, very sad moment. It's playoff time, and your best player is no longer with you. Moment of silence, please. All right, now moving right along.
Y'all boys shot, man.
We're going to get into what we want to talk about. Pensgrove Salem game?
Pensgrove selling.
Absolutely.
Was that a game?
Well, I want to know, is Pensgrove as good as advertised? Just don't. I know you want to hit me with the throw the records away. It's the backyard brawl. I already told y'all Spirit and Joe's game was going to be closed. Everybody thought, nah, Joe's going to blow them out. Spirit ain't no good.
I thought Spirit was going to beat Joe's this year. I thought this was a year for them to finally do that. Because Joe's is a little weak right now.
But the Holy War is different. I said it'd be a good matchup because I knew that Holy Spirit could run the ball. They had 2 backs. That was going to give St. Joe's problem. You sitting back there just dropping back, throwing the ball, you kind of like playing into their hands a little bit because they just want to blitz everybody and send the house and just take the chances. If you beat them, you beat. If you could get a shot off, you get a shot off. But that's the way they want to play. So they had 2 backs that could run east and west or north and south. That's a beautiful matchup against them.
And I really like.
They don't have to rely on one person to carry the ball. They got 2 of them that are good.
Yeah.
Cheeks took 180 to the crib on them.
Yeah. St. Joe's find the way to pull it out, though, man.
They always do.
Down 14 and
They always do. I mean, when you got that kid.
I had to skip
Bias-
over Pensgrove Salem. I don't know since I started already, but we'll get back to
Go ahead. You already
But they
started.
came back. They had to fight back in the fourth quarter, down 2 touchdowns, and Spirit still could have won. Right? They fumbled the ball. Right?
It's a different animal when Kid Byers is on the field, man. He just kind of has everybody looking one way, and you can go another way.
And Jade only scored 1 touchdown, so he's got 92 now.
What do you need?
With a bye next
With a bye.
week. The bye killed him because he would have had 5 on them. Whoever they played in the first round, he would have had 5.
Yeah.
So you got second round in playoffs.
He's got a bye first round, then he's got second round, then he'll play Spirit again for the championship. So
Yeah, what do you 10? You need 10? And then he go to MetLife too.
10, yeah, he need 10.
And he can possibly go to MetLife too.
That's Holy Spirit.
Oh, that's at MetLife.
Yeah, that's the championship.
Hold on. I don't mean to go back, but they in the comments they kind of having that discussion that we just had.
What's that?
So Marcus Hammond just says, hold on, let me put it up on the screen so everybody get to see it. He said Prep has the talent to match up, but they have no shot against Willemborough throwing the ball 6 times. All right, I just wanted to go back there. So I'm not by myself
Who
when I
the
think
fuck
this.
is he to be saying some shit like that?
But listen. When you run the ball,
Who the fuck is he?
listen. When you run the ball,
He said that shit like he was God or something.
Listen, when you run the ball, what you do is you kill the clock.
Let the Uzi off on Marcus.
You kill the
Let
clock.
that fucking Uzi off.
Leave him
Like, you
alone.
wanna-
You
You wanna run the
motherfuckers
ball.
is going to stop betting against the Demon. I'm telling you, you're going to learn your fucking lesson. Willemborough ain't going to throw the ball no more either when the quarterback is out the game.
Yo.
It don't matter what you
My
start
bad.
with. It matter what you finish with.
I'm sorry we went back, but I just wanted to put that out there. I know we ain't alone. Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
That's what you want to do, man. You want to run the ball, man. Like it's high school football, man. This ain't the NFL, and you run the ball in high school football. Only y'all pass happy ex quarterbacks like to throw the ball 150 times.
Nah.
This motherfucker's crazy.
Come on, Johnny.
Did you what? Did you what?
Nasty. Did you hear what Marcus said?
I didn't throw the ball like that.
What's wrong with him?
He said I throw the ball like that. Shit. Well, maybe a little. I did just watch these old clips of us playing GT. Bruh, our quarterback threw like 3 picks in that game, and we still was throwing the ball.
Sidebar, shout out to Core Water, who's really helping me get through this day, man.
No shout out to Core until they cut the checks. Cut the checks.
I've had massive alcohol
Don't
intake
worry,
since
we're gonna
Friday.
get that check real soon.
Pensgrove Selling though. What's up with that, man?
That's gross selling.
Pensgrove selling.
They pulled that out. Pensgrove did, right?
Yeah.
Like some last second shit.
Yeah. Scott on the goal line makes the
I would. I'm getting tired of Marcus always saying shit about the fucking prep. Like, motherfucker, the prep done spent the most money with your motherfucking ass, and you always talking that shit. I'm getting tired of that shit.
come on with the shot.
Our fucking money green down in Richland. Don't fucking play with me.
Yo, this guy, yo, you ain't even drink today. You ain't drinking.
You ain't
took it
got
all
to drink. He the one drinking, saying shit like that. He the one drinking. Motherfucker, what you drinking?
Yeah, you gotta run the ball though, man.
Yo, sell him. Can we get to the sell him Pensgrove game?
We can, as long as a motherfucker don't say something like that again, we could just keep the show moving. But
What was the
if I
score?
gotta stop and address that,
What was the score?
you know what I'm gonna tell him? Let the Uzi off for Marcus.
Oh, Lord.
Let the Uzi off for Marcus, and tell him you better get you an Aggie. You better get you an Aggie, son.
Yo, the score. What was the score of the Pensgrove sell him game? I
What's
don't
it
know.
about? Wasn't it
Lucky
like
they-
I had it written
They
down
lucky
somewhere,
they
yo.
didn't see that video.
Oh man, hold on. What video you talking about? This one? Hold on.
Yo, this nigga gave me a body like we get team. What they need?
An Aggie. Get you an Aggie. I ain't talking NCAMT and all that shit. Get you an Aggie.
Gig 'em.
That was funny as hell. Oh man, yo, I
So
forgot.
Scott's they do.
Pensgrove, sell them.
Can we get it?
Let's break it down.
What was it? I had the score written down, man. What was it? 21-27. Salem had the ball on like the 1 or 2 yard line. Malik Scott came up, made the tackle on the goal line.
Is that the guy with the 25 tackles, 28 tackles?
Yes,
that one game?
that's the
That's the
linebacker.
tackling machine.
Tackle machine.
He came.
Sometimes
up,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was like
Gas
lining stats up
Yeah.
because I'm like, how can you have 25 tackles in the game? Like, did you make every tackle? Like,
Yeah.
but then when I got to saw a little footage, you know, like
Yeah, I watched.
they're not all solo tackles. Like, but he's like, if he
He's
don't
in-
make
he's
the
in-
solo tackle, he's in on the
He's in
tackle.
on the
Like,
tackle.
he's always around the ball.
Yeah, he's all
You
over
got
the
a nose
field.
for a ball, huh?
He's all over the field. He's making
I haven't got a
plays.
chance to see the kid play.
So is Pensgrove not? We gonna ask the fans that was at the game. So because I wasn't there, Roderick is gonna tell me a little bit. But is Pensgrove overrated or is Salem underrated, or was it just
I don't
throw
think
the
nothing is
record away? It was a
overrated.
robbery.
I don't think nothing is overrated about Pensgrove not losing in 2 years.
That's a good point right there.
You can't be overrated. You know what I'm saying? They're the best in their group, but whichever side they land on, South or Central.
But they south.
They south.
They control it because they
they undefeated.
won, they the overall 1 seed.
Yeah, well,
They're the overall.
they
But
the
word
best in
on the
their group.
street is they don't have a chance. This is what people are calling me, telling me they don't have a shot against Willemborough this year.
I seen some. I haven't seen Pensgrove, but I seen Willemborough, and Willemborough
Man,
is tough.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
They're telling me that
fucking
Pensgrove ain't got a shot
Listen,
in hell.
Willemborough
last
is
year
fucking tough.
Willemborough had a chance to win it, but they blew it.
No, they should have won it. You up
They
20
was-
to nothing.
they was
the
up
first
20 to
fucking
nothing. Yeah,
5 minutes of the game.
Right. Yeah. So
Choked.
They said
Did he have it?
They said
he had a
they
super-
said if Mekhi Scott don't make the tackle, the other team would score 75% of the time.
I do easy off on him.
young fella out there doing his thing. Scott doing his thing, man.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
doing his thing, bro. Like to have
time
that
player.
type of
Big time
impact
player.
on the game, where it comes down to that. As a parent, you got to be proud. I know.
Yeah, he's a big time player.
I know my man over here damn near punched my damn chest out at the game when his son was showing off. So to have that type of impact on the game where your DNA is all over the game is amazing.
I mean,
he's a big-time player, man.
I mean, speaking of that, when it comes down to football, sometimes it just comes down to who wants it more.
Yeah, you're right, man. Who's
You
hungry?
gotta have somebody on your team that's starving like they
Yeah,
ate
you
in weeks.
Like we always say he's a dude or that's a dog, but nah, you really got to be a dude or a dog.
Like you
That's
need
what
A couple
that.
of them
Friday
guys on
night.
your team to win.
That shit encourages the rest of
Friday
your
night.
team.
You gotta-
Like
yeah,
you
it
need
does.
somebody who it just means more to
Right,
than
yes,
everybody
yes,
else.
Yes, I agree with that.
And see, my only takeaway from that is when they're in a position to make those type of plays.
They didn't. He didn't run the
Shit, he
ball
got-
in the first half. You had to find another way to make the play. When you ain't get, when you
Yo,
just had
I
to
looked
find
at that
another way to make a play.
the punt joint. Like, it's my bad to go back, but bro, how did they totally miss the big fella coming in down
Came
down the middle?
came from the
Fast as
sideline.
hell. You saw how fast you was out there.
He came from the sideline because only 10 people were on the field. So Roderick was like,
You just wanted more.
I said,
I said, why
they
does he
put
play
him on the
special
punt
teams?
team?
I said, no, that's usually where he gets his break. But then we looked. I said, oh, it was only 10 players on the field. So he just ran out there and then kind of trotted, kind of found a little spot on the line and just shoom.
yo, he was moving.
They said you got to have that one
was
kid
out.
on your team that just wants it more.
Yeah, but Scott's that guy.
Yeah, Scott's that guy.
Hollywood Robinson's that guy for them too.
I like Hollywood.
He got on the board.
Great players.
It was a kid for I forgot to write his name down. Number 9 for Salem. I don't know all the kids, but what's his name? Street. Yeah, that kid is good, bro.
I hear his name a lot.
Number 9 for
I never knew who he was, but I hear his name a lot.
yeah, for Salem. He was the one keeping them kind of in the game.
Yeah, Selma always got some athletes down there.
Looked pretty good, man.
They always got
He
a
looked
bunch
pretty
of-
good.
They always got a bunch of athletes.
So what are you were at the game, so what are you saying? Does Pensgrove have a chance against Willemborough? or
Hold
not?
on. Greg Mack says, if my aunt had balls, she would be my uncle.
Listen, I haven't seen Pennsgrove play, so I'm not qualified to make that assessment. I have seen Willemborough, and I know Willemborough has played some very, very, very good football teams. So they kind of battle tested. I don't know if
Willemborough has played some very bad football teams too.
Yeah, but they played.
They played a couple good teams.
Yeah, but they really good teams though.
Yeah, they did. They played Camden. Now they played Camden, Wilson, and Cedar Creek.
Right.
Pennsgrove's played nothing like any one of those yet.
Right,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But I ain't taking nothing away from Pennsgrove because they're undefeated, and you never know until these people collide. But Willemborough has played some really tough competition. They're very, very, very battle tested.
I'm loving Willemborough's energy right now.
And going into the playoffs after playing that type.
Willemborough,
who are they going to see?
Willemboro's getting swaggy on them right now.
Man.
Who are they going to see
Their
in the
energy is
playoffs
great
at,
right
like
now.
Woodrow Wilson?
Yo, they said Willemborough might win their first round game 75-0. They got the head township Hawks coming to town.
Yeah, we gonna get to them playoff jobs.
I ain't no disrespect.
My point is, who are they going to see in the playoffs equivalent to Cedar Creek, Woodrow Wilson, and Camden High?
Nobody.
They battle tested.
Speaking of Cedar Creek, quiet as kept. This quarterback down there is quietly killing.
Yeah.
He's quietly killing the league. He's got 28 touchdown passes now, over 2,000 yards passing.
Wow.
Has another 500 yards rushing and another 6 or 7
What's his
rushing
name?
touchdowns. Luis Barrios.
Nah,
He's quietly.
legit.
He may be first team on South Jersey at the quarterback spot. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, so I mean, why we talking about Willemborough, Camden, Willemborough? That was another one this weekend. Willemborough.
I seen a little bit of that game,
get-
and it looked like Willemborough was just having their way with Camden.
Yeah, they got the win.
A little bit I
20,
seen.
24-12.
A little bit I seen. They looked like they was having their way with him. Up front, especially.
That's where the game is won, man.
We've been saying that all year.
Been saying it all year.
Demi?
They
Demi?
got the
What, he had
guys.
3 touchdowns.
Now Demi had 2.
2.
Quarterback Davis
He looked
had
really good
like
out there,
112
Demi.
yards
He looked
passing. Deuce Chestnut scored for Camden. Deshaun Harris scored for Camden. But Willemborough was just too much for him, man.
Yeah,
Elijah Clark had
what
a
I
pick.
seen, they looked at like they was just really like controlling the line of scrimmage.
Well, it come. That's what I was saying like last week when we was talking about Camden's offense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched Camden the first week when they played Winslow, and they scored 22 points in the first quarter, and didn't score again after that. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and I've seen them struggle against. You know, they struggle against Delsey, like some other teams they struggled against. Like sometimes their offense has a hard time, you know, clicking. And with most offenses that are struggling like that, it's because they got either a young quarterback or a first-year quarterback.
They look really good when they play bad teams, though.
They because they got athletes.
We were just talking about in the
But
beginning
when
of
you-
the season. Does Camden High possibly have the best defense? Do you remember that conversation?
We've been saying that for probably 4 out of the last 6 years, though.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that in the beginning of the season.
We were saying that when they had Brad and Holloway and all that.
Yeah. They got really good players.
They do.
But when it comes to the big games, it comes down to your line of scrimmage.
They ain't beating West Defford in the playoffs. I'm letting you know that right now.
Nick Cave said they just got out-coached in some of them situations.
I think
Offensively, they struggle because they don't have that. They got really good players, bro. But it's like when you have a young quarterback, you got a first-year quarterback. Sometimes that hamstrings how good those kids are because you're kind of like,
let the Uzi off.
what we
Let
got?
the Uzi off on the Camden offensive coordinator. Nick said we have the worst offensive coordinator in the state. Let the Uzi off.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. Nick,
There's a lot of slap out there.
I mean, you got a couple guys in this room right here that may want to argue with you about that due to their certain circumstances. But we just gonna let the Uzi off on him for now.
oh man,
That came from his own side of town.
oh man. I was trying to throw the coordinator life support, bro. I was trying to throw one. But I'm watching the live because we killed the Not we. Y'all killed the coaches last week. So I'm trying to get a coach as a lifeline. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on this goddamn slide.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, while I'm thinking about it, how about the Bull Bayshaw Tootin goes for 5 more touchdowns? He's got 15 in the last 3 games.
15 touchdowns in the last 3 games. How many got total?
Yo,
Shit.
Bayshaw having a crazy day. Yeah, 5 touchdowns, 29 carries, 221 yards.
Oh, that's a game.
29 carries?
29.
That's some solid stuff right there.
And he had a pick. And a pick. Bayshaw went
I
off.
needed all 29 of them carries to be Gateway, too.
Yeah, Paulsboro beat Gateway 36-20. Big T no calls the fumble.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hickson. I don't have any rants to go on about coaches this week. I'm doing just fine over here. Everything's splendid down my way. My coach did a hell of a job.
Bro, no.
My coach did a hell of a
The
job.
man said it was like watching paint dry.
Y'all won the game. Don't go too far now. I gotta pull you back.
Bro, he was mad because we weren't dropping back, throwing the ball to the other team. He's
No.
upset about that.
I was mad because
He comes from a team that
how many
throws the ball
off? How many?
85 times.
But they always throw it to the wrong team. Don't we got different color jerseys on for a reason?
Yo, come on, man, come on. We not going to do this
Throw it
right
to
now.
the other team.
But, bro,
my man Byers is Jada Byers, and he's wearing a red jersey. Why would you throw it to him? Of all people, why would you throw it to
Who did
him?
y'all play this week?
bro,
man?
wasn't I in the stand saying, "Come on"? I said, "There's one person on the field that we can't put the ball near. Why are we throwing near him? Like, come on, bro, come on. Jeez, don't get me started. I've been chilling.
Oh yeah, shout out to my boy.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my boy Kanye Udo picking up his first offer yesterday.
Shout out, big
That's
guy.
huge.
Shout out. Class
shout
of 22, best back in the 22 class.
Where was the offer from?
Temple.
Oh, shout out.
Man,
Good stuff, man. Good stuff, kid.
all right, let's move on.
All right. Don't, because I'm telling you.
Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm about to light him up, but I'm gonna chill.
I'm telling you.
Yo, listen, this is what I'm gonna say, Rakes, man. I'm sorry to go back to the game. My man telling me, like, I think the kid is good.
Who?
Kanye, the running back, Udo, right?
Udo?
Kanye Udo.
Yeah.
I remember him
He's all right. He's
playing down for the Lakers or
Yeah,
somebody.
he played on that Maze Lane.
I watched him.
Yeah.
I watched him down
play.
here. I think he's good, but I can't say he's the best running back in that class.
I don't believe that neither.
You got Nas Deal from Camden. He putting up numbers too, 100 yards.
Crazy numbers.
So that game, and this is what I'm saying about your coach, bro. Come on, Pete.
Yo.
We gonna have a
Yo, that's my man's. Like, don't fuck. Dog.
Yo, Peter's like every.
Listen, my man
Don't
can't have
fucking do that.
My man can't have 15 carries for 50. Man, y'all got to find creative ways to get him the ball in space.
Well, why you think they stopped giving it to him? It wasn't his day. Sometimes it ain't your day.
sometimes it ain't your
He
day.
caught that motherfucking wheel
He
route
caught
from
the
third and long.
but that's what I'm saying. Get the hey Pete, man. Hey Pete, listen, we gonna have to
Hey,
have
yo, don't
a
do
little,
that shit no more, my man.
I'm like, we gotta find ways to get these athletes the ball, man. You got too many of them,
They're
but
gonna power the ball.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jahad Campbell too. He picked up 2
weak
offers this
side.
yeah,
weekend.
2 bags.
2 bags.
Oh yeah,
He's a
where?
damn animal.
Temple in Maryland.
Where's your ride? Where do you go to school at?
Timber
Timber
Creek.
Creek.
Oh, okay. What's up? Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's
Which one is that, Rick?
DN.
DN.
Oh yeah, the
He's
tall
a-
guy.
Yeah, he's
Long
a real
guy.
deal.
Yeah, he's a real deal.
He's a real deal.
He's the real deal. Shout out to
Nas
him.
just picked up a Temple offer. Who?
But,
Nas who?
Who said that?
Congratulations, young man. Congratulations.
I don't know who that Nas is. Only Nas I know plays for St. Augustine.
You might be talking about Nas from Camden. Did he pick up all?
Mike Tucker said Nas. I'm not sure which Nas. Which Nas you talking about, Mike? I'm sorry.
Is it the guy from Camden High?
I'm not sure. But
Moving on.
We play defense at the prep.
shout out to Nas, to whatever Nas you're talking about. Shout out to him.
shout out to him. You know what I mean? Nah, prep D court. I like y'all D coordinator. Get your D coordinator. Like he do some good things. You know what I'm saying? Do some good things.
They play defense. I mean, if you beat us, you beat us. You ain't gonna score a lot of points though.
Well,
Not the 40 you was talking about.
They tripling one guy.
We
You
off
better
that
play
game,
good
man.
defense,
Y'all won, bro. Y'all won. Y'all won. I'm letting you slide. Y'all won. This is
Just went back to it.
This is prep day, baby. I'm still going.
Y'all lucky my son left his blazer down at the school in locker because, you know what I mean? 'Cause I was coming with the blazer on today with the V-neck underneath.
Yo, that shit.
With the patch swinging. Let you see the seal, man.
Oh, that would have been funny. But where we at, man? Gateway. Paulsboro beat Gateway 36-20. Camden, Willemborough. They beat Willemborough beat Camden 24-12. Prep won 21-7. What was the other score we just talked about? The
Wilson?
the
Wilson
Selham and
27-21.
yeah.
Oh, Selham Pittsburgh was that close?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they Salem could have won. They had.
so let's
made a stop.
Yo, let's get into we gonna get into some of the we printed out some of these groups, man. Let's talk about this playoffs a little bit, bro.
Let's get into the brackets.
You want to go south?
I'm doing the show.
We're gonna do this thing quick, man. We're gonna do this thing quick. We're gonna go through them. If it ain't a game, like if we don't think it's gonna be any type of comp in those brackets, we're gonna keep that thing moving. So
That's what I want to talk about first, though. See, there's pros and cons to the way that they did this shit because I look at it, and the way they did the brackets is the South and the South teams and the Central teams are so mixed up. There's not a lot of good games in the first round. It's
Right.
like it's like a lot of good teams playing bad teams.
that's that
like,
snake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they
Because technically, Pennsgrove is number 1, right? They're playing the worst team in the bracket, the number 16.
16. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that's
this shit is crazy. It shouldn't even be 16 teams there. What do you need all these teams for?
That's what.
I'm not
Take
like
4 and 4.
Paulsborough's playing Paulsborough's
Jesus.
gonna beat the fucking brakes off Glassboro.
You think so?
They gonna be shit down there. Like, we'll be letting the Uzi off on the Bulldogs next week. I'm here to tell you.
We already put them to rest last week.
Oh shit, they
16
Oh man.
goddamn teams.
Oh man. Hatton Heights, bro. Come on.
Hatton Heights. We want to talk about Hatton Heights.
Gotta put them down after that Woodbury loss.
Haddon Township is going to Willemborough on a Friday night, and something's telling me nothing good's gonna happen out of this.
I don't see no good games in the Group 1, man.
It's
South.
game. No. It's
So
it's
here-
only 2. It's only 3 that I know of good teams in both of the.
so listen. Asbury Park came down to Woodbury last time and beat them, I believe,
They
right?
blanked us 28-0, and they ran 4 plays the whole game.
So they coming. Well,
We got to go to them this year.
Willemborough, Woodbury goes to Asbury this year. You think they got a shot?
I don't know. I don't know what Asbury's got. Just being honest, I don't know. I ain't know what they had last year. I ain't know they was going. They ran 4 plays.
Oh, shit, if you can't
Off tackle left, off tackle right, counter left, counter right.
So
the whole game.
What game we watching
The
out of
whole
this?
game.
None of them.
No.
I'm not going to any of these games.
Let's go to Central Group 1. Willemborough,
We ain't watching none of that shit.
Willemborough Township, Hatton Township, Burlington City, Bruna. I think that may be a good game. City and Bruna.
Buny runs the wing T. I won't be spending my Friday doing that.
Salem, Middlesex.
No.
That's a Saturday game.
Pennsville, Woodstown.
No.
No.
I'm not
No,
going.
we can turn the page
All
on
right,
this
Group
shit.
1, we out of here.
But we can like maybe the second round. Okay, second round. Gateway Paulsboro. I'll look forward to that rematch. That'll be a game.
Paulsboro.
That'll be a game in the second round.
Second round, yeah.
What was the score of the Gateway Paulsboro game this past Saturday?
36-20.
I'm not looking forward to that shit either.
That's only 2 touchdowns. And as long as Gateway prove they can score points, they put up 20. And you can score, then you could possibly a bounce here or there. You get a fumble here or there. You get a pick here or there. It's a different game.
Put it in the wish box.
So we out of Group 1.
Yeah, we out of group.
Yeah, and then there's nothing else.
All right, we out of Group 1.
We're out of Group 1.
Let's go Group 2. We looking forward to West Duffer Sterling.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
They got a shot.
Fuck no, they don't.
I'm interested to see if Delran can get out of the first round because I don't know nothing about Manasquan and I don't know nothing about Delran except R.J. Moten.
Let's go, RJ. I'm pulling for you, bro.
Pull for R.J. because
Sunshine too.
they win. They're going to West Defford the next week. I saw Sunshine play West Defford in the playoffs his freshman year. You know, he started quarterback his freshman year. I don't know if RJ started, but let's just say West Defford scored on their first 7 straight possessions in the first half.
Oh, damn.
I think the final was like 63-0.
All right. So, Hillside, Cinnamon, no.
Not driving the Hillside.
Shore, Hattonville.
Shore? What Shore? What part of the Shore? I mean, like,
Just Shore.
I saw them on this film that I'm watching.
Sure, I won't watch that shit.
All right. Central.
Down to Central's looking good for the second round.
Second round is going to
Second
look
round's
good.
looking good.
You could have Pleasantville, Camden.
Could have Pleasantville, Camden, Cedar Creek, Bernards. That thing could get trafficky in the semifinals.
So it's going. That's going to be a good one.
So I'm saying these
Out of this first round. Out of this first round, you got Pleasantville, Camden. That's what we looking forward to.
It is money grabbing.
Go ahead, Rakes, hit it. Pleasantville, Camden. What we got?
Collision course. We've got our first
First collision course. Let's move to Group 3. All right, here we go. We got Wilson and Hopewell Valley.
I don't like this bracket.
Wilson, Hopewell.
This the weakest bracket for our like traditional South teams.
Yeah.
We have like the weakest bracket.
Red Bank, no.
I'm not trying to watch
Ocean,
that.
Seneca, no. Absagami.
I don't watch
Somerville.
anything that has Absagami involved. I don't do that.
Oh, boy.
Let them
Nothing for Gammy? Come on.
No.
All right. So let's go to Central. We got Wall Robbins,
I don't even know who they
Robbinsville,
are.
Lacey, Burlington Township.
Robbinsville is undefeated, and they're the last seed.
Yeah, they
Let
had
the Uzi off. That's not going to go right.
All right. We got
That's not going to go right.
We got Creek and Raritan. I'm watching Raritan. We watched them earlier. Huh? Should beat them.
By a lot. That's what this first round is. It's a lot of
We should.
decent to good teams playing a lot of trash. So why even have it in there?
Hey, they got to make everybody feel good.
Fuck all.
Delsey and
I'm not
Ransom.
watching that shit, nigga.
I'll look forward to
That Delsey
I'll look
Ransom
forward to
game
Timber
might be
Creek.
good though.
I'll look forward to Timber Creek in the second round, whether they play
Hold
either
on.
one of them teams.
Hold on. That Jamark Best says Shore football is pretty good.
Did he say some more?
Nah.
He said a lot of games are going to get moved to Thursday, supposed to snow Friday.
Yeah, but it's going to be 40 degrees. If it's 40, the snow ain't going to stick. It's like rain. It ain't cold. It ain't cold
Yo, this
enough.
coach is soft as shit.
It ain't cold enough.
Like it's really soft as shit.
Rumsden Fairhaven's a good team, though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good team.
That's going to be a good game with them and Delsey.
And then they'll be waiting for you guys.
Why didn't they just have South?
Rumsden
play
Fairhaven will be waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I think the Group 3 is.
And you're going to have to go through them. And Wall, you got some shit on your hands over there.
Who you at,
buddy.
Group 4?
We beat Wall last year. We should be able to. We should be all right.
But this Wall team's better this year, right? Supposedly.
A little bit. We better than we was last year too.
Who does Hamilton have to contest them?
Oh, Hamilton's rolling.
Group 4, you got Shawnee Neptune, you got Millville Clearview.
I believe that's the game
Millville,
I'll be
Clearview.
attending Friday night.
That'll
Millville
probably be good.
Clearview.
That'll probably be
Hold
good
on,
game.
My game.
That Shawnee Neptune game
They putting Shawnee on upset alert.
because Neptune got athletes, and Shawnee struggles with athletes.
I wouldn't put it past Shawnee to lose.
So,
I think Ocean City Mainland's an interesting game too, just because they just played Friday, and now they
Mainland
go
won,
back,
right?
Mainland won, and now
It's
they
hard
go
to
right
beat-
back. It's
it's
hard to back to
back to back to beat somebody.
That last week and that week, first week.
Clearview
of playoffs.
Millville should be a good.
I think that's where I'm gonna go.
I think Millville got too many athletes. They
Yeah,
should
they're
run
gonna
them
beat.
off the field.
Yeah, they should.
Millville should run them off the field.
They should.
Highland,
I don't know.
Long
about
Branch.
that game.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Toss up.
Toss up.
Hamilton. How
The Hamilton is going to breeze through this bracket. How does that happen?
I have no clue.
I have no clue how this.
It's Hamilton and Morristown, and the rest is from fucking Six Flags.
And look, hey, listen. I looked at
Hamilton
Middletown
and everybody
South.
else.
I looked at Middletown North, and from what their records say, it looked like they stink.
Morristown's ass.
They stink.
They stink.
They're terrible.
Jackson.
Township, I think they stink.
Hey, Mike, how was Jackson, man? You went to see Jackson. How was Jackson this weekend? That was Group 4. You went to see Jackson.
Hamilton has an ease. It's Hamilton, from what it looks like to me, it's Hamilton's chip to lose.
Oh, man.
We say
I'm just going to
stinks.
say this one time. If Hamilton makes it to MetLife, we will never, ever hear the end of this shit. Ever. But I'm going to root for him, though.
I ain't
God.
going fuck them.
God. It's going to be brutal.
You ain't going to hear the end of it.
It's going to be.
I won't hear the beginning or the end.
Let the Uzi off for myself.
You already know. Here we go. Group 5.
Group five. Let's get to it.
Who we got? William.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see this shit.
But now,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want to see this shit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Teams, man.
Let's go back to 4 for a second.
hold on. You want to go
That's
to 4?
16 fucking teams. The fuck?
Mike Tucker said they stink.
Yeah, they stink. 4 stinks.
He said Jackson stinks.
Oh, Jackson
See,
stinks.
like second round, whoever wins Millville or Clearview, if Shawnee takes care of business, then you got a game to look forward to. But
Yeah.
I don't want to see Highland play. If Highland wins, I don't want to see him play Ocean City again. That's who they played last year.
They won't. But if Mainland wins,
I'm picking Ocean
if
City.
Mainland
to
wins
this
in
year.
their play, then Shawnee, if Ocean City wins,
Nah, they
then
don't-
Shawnee
they
will
don't-
play Ocean City, wouldn't they?
Nah, but they don't recede.
Oh, they don't receive.
Nah, not that I remember.
I thought one plays 7. Like,
No, because last year we went and played Burlington Township.
Football, they don't receive.
No receipt. Once they do the brackets, that's the way it is. All jump the first round, man. We ain't got much to look for, South Jersey sports fans.
too many fucking teams.
And the thing is, I'm
You break
pissed
that-
off. I'm pissed off.
You break this down to 8
I gotta
teams,
buy
you got
this
some
week.
really good games.
So I get to go out. I can get to go out stress free,
and-
watch
and
football
not watch
Friday
shit.
and Saturday. And
Not-
I ain't got a
you
fucking
ain't got a
game
fucking
to go
game
to.
to go to.
I'm gonna go to Millville Clearview, the best game, but like that's
That's
not
the best
really
game. And that's not
nothing
the best
crazy,
game.
But
I got Millville blowing the doors off that thing.
I'm just gonna go hang with I'm gonna hang with Sherwood, man, and watch the motherfucking Millville and the Clearview game.
Yo, group 5, it ain't. I mean,
Group
we
5.
looking at the Williamstown Lenape.
Collision course.
That's what we
That's
looking
a shame.
for.
Look, now
How did they end up in the same
everybody wanted
bracket?
that game in MetLife. That game ain't making it to MetLife.
How did they end up in the same bracket?
Nah, I Williamstown Lenape.
So you're looking at Cherokee and maybe Kingsway?
Come on, man. This bracket is trash, bro.
Yo, because they got 16 goddamn teams, man. What is wrong with these
I
people?
heard Tom's River North is good this year.
That's the only one.
Tom's River North.
That's the
What's
only
that,
one
Group
I'm
5?
really looking at. Yeah, Group 5.
I heard
Listen,
Tom's
man.
River North is good this year.
To the powers that be, y'all got too many goddamn teams. Take 4 from there, 4 from here, throw them together, and see what you shake up, man.
I don't see nothing good except for that
man.
Lenape
South
Williamstown.
and Central. North 1, North 2. No, take the best.
I
8
don't
teams
see
and
anything
rock.
standing in the way of Williamstown Lenape. I'm calling collision course.
Collision course.
Collision course.
I don't see nothing standing in the way of that shit neither, man.
All right, man. We on the non-publics.
Somebody always gets upset though. It's gonna be somebody that wasn't supposed to lose.
Might
Gonna lose.
Somebody gonna lose.
Huh?
Yeah, somebody definitely gonna motherfucking lose.
I took Ocean City over Mainland.
Ocean City over
Ocean
man.
City's the 7, Mainland's the 2.
But man, you know they both suck. So
Yeah.
That's the Mustangs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they both suck.
they undefeated.
though?
Yeah, they undefeated right now. Shout out to Mainland going undefeated.
Yeah,
I noticed we
congratulations.
don't have a non-public 3 bracket on our paperwork.
They all quit, didn't they?
Because they all quit. We don't even have a representative.
What's up with that, though?
Man, they
They
soft,
soft, man.
So why even have a football program if you're
They
not
soft.
finding-
That's what I was saying. Like, why even have a program?
They
You
soft,
can just
man.
allow the kids to go back to their home sending district and play
Right,
football.
play
if they
football,
want.
man.
I was
You ain't
at
giving these kids no playoff
at the midget
punk
field
ass
last
kid.
night watching Woodbury and Millville. PVI coaches came out there. The guys told them stay the fuck away from our kids.
Get the hell out of here.
He said. At the time that it happened, I was passed out in the truck, so I missed it.
They trying to get better though.
Yo,
It's gonna take a lot, man.
I passed out in the truck, boys, in the middle of a midget football game. This shit's got to stop.
Who want to go to a goddamn high school that and your coach always opt out the playoffs every year?
Yeah.
Like, who wants to go there?
Yeah, I wouldn't go to that either. So
Mike says
Participation trophy
non-public.
ass,
A lot
man.
of parity saying all can go deep. So I think we got a chance. We got a chance to make our.
I mean,
we got
y'all got a
a
shot.
we got a chance. We got to make our run. We got the
got a
favorable
shot.
matchup.
St.
They got a lot of buys in the first round, huh?
Yeah.
Non-public 4.
Yeah, 1 through 6 get a bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, St. Aug, man, I'm waving a white flag right now. Our beef is over. I'm pulling for y'all. Big Zay, hope y'all win it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pulling
hope
for
they
y'all.
win it, too.
I'm done messing with with Rakes. Done messing with Brian Brown, and then it was all fun and games. But the season's over for us going head to heads. So I
And
hope
the
y'all
playoffs
go.
start and-
Listen,
yeah.
man, we got to get a win up there, though.
We got to get a win, man. I
Gotta
think
get
they
a
got the
win.
team
So we
to
got
go
the
far
we got
this
the
year.
bye, right?
Right.
And then we're gonna play Seton Hall Prep in the second round. If we beat Seton Hall Prep, we're in the state semis.
Who would you
One
play?
game to win, and we're in MetLife.
Who would you play in the state semis?
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's?
Yeah, I heard Paramus is not all that good this year.
Paramus is ass. They're the 10th seed.
Are we going to talk non-public too?
No. Fuck no.
Holy Spirit and St. Joe's again.
Collision course.
Collision course.
That's it. That's all.
I mean, I need
Shit is trash. It's trash this week, man. It ain't no
a lot
good
of ink
day.
wasted.
Listen,
A lot of ink wasted.
we
Here's
just
what I'm
wasted
saying.
some trees and ink and all types of
Here's what I'm
stuff.
saying. It's too many goddamn teams.
Trying to talk about
Too many
these
teams in the playoffs,
games.
man.
This shit is garbage ass.
Yo, it's too many
Wasted
teams
my damn time printing.
in the
printing
playoffs.
art. Come on, man.
Imagine if we
Oliver
just
said we could beat Seton Hall Prep. We could definitely beat them. They probably could beat us too. But so we gonna have to come handle our handle.
Come prepared, man. You have to come prepared.
I mean, they beat Montville 2 weeks. They upset Montville 2 weeks ago, but Montville was missing like 11 dudes were out hurt. That's why Montville came back last night and pounded Peters out.
Right.
And fully backloaded, pounded Peters out 24-6 last night.
Wow.
So, what we got, man?
Yeah,
I mean, we ain't even what we. I mean, game of the week. You can't even say game of the
There's
week.
no game of the week.
This-
It's the first round of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, that's right, Tuck.
And all those games suck.
You seen Seton Hall Prep play? Who you seen him play? Del Barton? Oh no, he said he seen him play at Rutgers. I think they beat Del Barton by like 2 points. Wilson beat Del Barton by 10. They beat Del Barton by like 2, I think.
Wilson.
Listen, it's set up for some of the teams that we want to see, right? I think the brackets are set up for Wilson to go in Group 3. It's set up for Wilson and Timber Creek to meet.
MetLife.
I think it's set up that
It's
way.
set up that way.
I don't think
I don't see too much.
I don't
of a
think it's
struggle.
too many people in
simple.
front, but it comes down to what they do when they show up. I think it's set up. Unfortunately, we're going to see it in the semis in Group 5 with Lenape and Williamstown. I was hoping that they would be in 2 different brackets.
He
So
wanted
we
to
could
go
get
up there and take the whole MetLife over. He
That's-
thought we
that
was
was-
going to have
That was
10
my
South
goal,
Jersey
bro.
teams.
I wanted all
at
South
MetLife.
Jersey at that thing at MetLife. We going Willemborough, Pennsgrove. We going to get it in Group 1. Group 2. I don't know if we can get it in Group
You gonna
2.
get it in? No, I don't know.
That's the question if we can get it. Listen, I'm a South Jersey dude, man. At the end of the day, I want our best teams to go up there and represent.
Wait, hold
state.
on.
Represent against each other, huh? Trash ass shit.
I mean, hey, what does that say for South Jersey if we got?
No, what does it say for this morons doing this?
No, we saying that the South is having a strong year, but overall it's a lot of parity. But the South is stronger than the Central.
It always have been. Like, we don't need to look at the paper to know that. If you just know football, you know that. The South is strong in football, period.
Yeah, but Somerville's good.
Unless you go into a non-public.
So let me ask you this. Are we still on Pennsgrove Willemborough collision course? Or are we thinking that Paulsboro...
No, we're not thinking that.
Are we thinking that Paulsboro may take Pennsgrove out?
That was a question.
I don't know.
It's the second time around because
Are we thinking Bayshaw Tootin is going to go to fuck crazy?
He's starting to heat up. He's starting to heat up, though.
Single-handedly?
Paulsboro's starting to heat up, though. It's a question. It's a good game to keep your eye on.
I think Pennsgrove just has too many athletes right now.
But we still got to keep our eyes on that.
Yeah, we can keep our eye on it, but
anything
I
can
got
happen.
my eye on it. I ain't gonna turn the collision course off yet, but I'm watching. Car might derail.
Where's Paulsboro at?
At the 2, they gonna meet him in the chip.
Oh yeah, they definitely meet him in the chip. Okay, yeah. Well, we know they're gonna meet him in the chip. Yeah, we know that.
But I don't think I want to see Paulsboro versus Willemborough again, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I want. I think I want to see Pennsville.
Tuck, we're hearing the same thing. We hearing that that they probably going to play at Rutgers. And certain groups will play at Rutgers and other groups will play at MetLife. That's what I'm hearing as well.
Hey,
Why is that?
Man, you know what?
If it's true.
Man,
I don't know.
Man. They should have took that shit and kept that shit at Rowan. It makes the crowd look bigger. You're in these big ass stadiums and look like 50 people there.
yeah, I'd much rather be at Rowan.
Then you gotta drive all the fuck this way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, but that
Then you gotta pay $8 for a goddamn hot dog.
A boiled one at that.
Boiled hot dog. You know what I mean? $6 for a beverage.
come on. Yo,
But
but
shit, what?
they trying to create the big stage though.
Man,
Take me back to Rowan, man.
yo, you know what creates the
I
big
think
stage?
you know what would be dope though?
The crowd.
They should do
The
Mama.
number of people.
But they can't do Mama because they don't have lights. But I think
Take
Mama
that shit
that Mama
back to
setting
Rowan.
would be dope. Setting would be dope.
Because Rowan, the crowd looks like it's alive. It looks like it's extra big. You take the impediment.
Yeah, but they can't do it because
10,000 seats.
the student sections be going hard at Rowan.
150,000
They
seats
be
sections.
going hard.
Look like it's 50
when the
people
big
out
schools
there.
come out, Leonard P, RV, and them, when they make it, that student section be
Listen,
crazy.
Mike Tucker said that MetLife. He said MetLife is way better.
A few years ago,
Because at the end of the day, it's about what
Big
they're trying
stage.
to get to.
Right.
a
down
few
the line.
years ago, the Paulsboro-Pennsgrove game, it seemed like it was like 1,000 people out there. Probably wasn't, but that's what it seemed like.
Travis, hell, yeah. So
Like you put them in MetLife, and it can be 200 people there, 500 people there, and it look like
One side
20.
of the bleachers, that's the best games to be at.
that's what I was saying. The
One
Mama
side of the
seat,
bleachers, that's all the private schools up in North Jersey. That's how they are. They only got one side of the bleachers.
and they go crazy.
And that shit go crazy.
They be crazy because it
Like
just
Hatfield.
feels like you on top of everybody. The Hatfield game last year was crazy too.
Yeah, but look, one side of the bleachers in MetLife with 100 people, 200 people is like 10 people there.
I just miss Rowan because, first of all, when I get tired,
So-
I could run home, come back. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, whatever. I can. It's right there. Like
No,
if
it's
I go
not
all
right
the way
there
up
for
to
me.
MetLife, I'm fucking stuck. Because once I leave, it's
over.
over.
And you can't tailgate.
And
you
it's no
can't-
tailgate?
No, fuck no.
No
man.
tailgate.
Fuck no.
What says no tailgate at MetLife? Y'all can't tailgate. y'all gonna make it all the way to MetLife and can't do what y'all do.
I had taco bars and all that shit.
But listen, at St. Augustine, we can't even play a game of football without no tailgate.
They're gonna be
they gonna have
tailgating
to-
on
They're gonna have to
I-95.
adjust the rules. Like we can't change up our
Listen,
pregame
listen,
strategy
listen,
like that.
listen.
Y'all gonna-
First of all,
Y'all gonna be tailgating from
If our boys don't smell the shrimp kebabs when they come out for warm-ups, they might not. You feel me?
Yo, they gonna be tailgating from the rest stop
Turnpike
on the
entrance.
turnpike.
that's corny, man.
Yeah, the other school I was thinking about was Keene. I think Keene would be dope.
Anywhere where you
could
can put the
tailgate
crowd
at
in the
Rutgers,
game.
right?
What's wrong with Rutgers?
Yeah, you could tailgate at
We
Rutgers.
tailgated
Isn't
at
Rutgers
Rutgers.
like Central?
That is.
Yeah, but still,
That-
some of the stadium is too big.
But some of the people going to be there. Like they trying to make it.
How many
like,
games did Rutgers have at the beginning of the season?
Man, but they're trying to pack the stadium out because they
How
know
you-
they're going to get more fans for
Jersey
this
is
game
this
than they
big,
get
yo.
for their own regular football games.
Jersey's this big.
Rutgers so ass.
That's how big Jersey is, man.
Rutgers so trash, man.
Rutgers just got punched on by Illinois.
They're trash, man. They're trash.
The University of Illinois is in Champaign. Let the Uzi off.
Lovey Smith. Got Lovey Smith out there.
Got Lovey
with
Smith
that-
out there in
with that-
Champaign, Illinois.
That full gray beard.
I like Rutgers. I like Rutgers. Their colors.
He don't want to see no more red jerseys.
Shit.
No more red. I can't believe you got that red hoodie on. You should be having nightmares.
Shit. But listen, man. Listen. First of all, there's too many teams in this playoff thing, man.
I was good.
You got 16 teams, so the first round is a bunch of bums. Just get rid of the first round, and then 4 and 4, have at it, and go ahead about your business. Ain't no central bracket, and they fit. No, everybody's in this motherfucker together, and the winner gonna come out on top. And then you go play somebody up north, really north.
I think it's a slow walk to
that stage.
to that stage.
damn,
Yeah.
how long is the walk? 100 years?
But you gotta see the thing of it is like we talk,
Anybody? Oh, tell my anybody can have video replay.
Yeah,
They bring the state. The
Yeah.
state brings it to the field.
Right, right.
They
It
pick
says
and
select-
choose what games they
Yeah.
want to do it. They had it at our game Friday night.
Yeah, that was the
select
first
game.
time I saw that. Everybody's looking like, yo, what's going on?
They got it.
Video replay.
They did it for all the championship games last year, right?
I'm
I
not
would
sure.
Imagine so. Yeah.
I think they did it for all the championship games.
But I know it's supposed to be like an experimental thing. They're
This
supposed to
year.
be experimenting with
Well,
it.
this
yeah.
year, yeah. So they was out at.
No, they
bunch of
started
games this
last year.
I thought they started this year.
They started last year. We had it at the game last year too.
They were saying it was going to be experimental. I don't know. You know.
Mike says get rid of the Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, absolutely. Thanksgiving games
man,
got to
that
go.
shit suck,
Like,
and it be cold and it sucks.
it's just stupid. It's pointless.
It sucks, man.
Some teams are
They give
like
out a
when we
trophy.
lose, we been got rid of Thanksgiving Day games in Richland because when we lose in the playoffs, who the fuck want to come back and play a fuck another game after you lost?
2-3
Just
weeks
hand them the
later.
equipment.
Yeah.
It's done. We got to get back in the weight room. We got shit to work on. We got time to be playing around on Thanksgiving.
I don't mind a good Thanksgiving Day game, but if they're trying to move to having a good, playoff
Yo, they gonna milk this shit
situation,
for all the money in the world.
but it makes
they gonna
sense.
Drag this shit
But
out.
see, the thing of it is, you got like these old traditionalists that don't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they call it South and Central. But on the website, it says South and North and South. That's it. But they keep the Central out there buzzing, and they're slowly pulling it away because you got all these people like, I ain't from South Jersey, I'm from Central Jersey.
If they're
Derek
not,
Morris
you get what
said
I'm
that
saying?
this
We North,
season,
you from South.
the week
We
before
don't,
Labor
we
Day.
don't never say no Central.
No,
It's only one-
but the Central Jersey people say
Why-
Central Jersey.
Why would they even
Crazy.
have a Central Jersey? Wouldn't it be just North and South,
I don't know,
like
bro.
any other fucking? State?
I'm just telling
Bro,
you, that's
but
what
you
they
can,
say.
but you can play.
Jersey's like one of
You
the
can play
smallest
the
states, and you got
Millville
3
Violent
sections?
game as the. You should have played that this week, the last game
Nah, I
of the
wouldn't.
regular season.
I wouldn't play the rivalry game as the last one. I probably would play it like the 4th game of the year. Yeah, like in the middle of the season.
Middle of the season.
Yeah, we can get a whole
Mean
bunch of
more.
people there.
Like that.
No, it means more than last week. 'Cause nine
The
times
Hi-
out
the
of 10,
Highland-
somebody gonna need to win that game to get in.
Nah, but you.
Yeah, but then you can hurt
you could
somebody.
yeah.
And, I wouldn't play the last game. I'll probably play like the middle
Mid-season.
of the week, mid-season.
Leonard P. Shawnee's on Thanksgiving.
And then it's
ass.
nice. It's not too cold out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but back.
It's a good game, but it's ass because if both of them make it to the championship,
Well, you
what are we
just-
gonna do? Now I got to call you as a coach and say, "Hey, coach, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to sit our players?" Or y'all
Nah,
wanna
you
go
could
hard
tell
for
what
the
I'm gonna
win?"
do from the beginning of who my quarterback is when I run out there. I'm running out with my JV quarterback.
I'm running out with my JV team.
Well, when
Right.
when Paul's Brown and West Defford, when they both make it to the chip, they go for the win.
They go for the win.
They go for the win.
Yeah, well,
Timber Creek played
When,
players on
when only
Thanksgiving,
one of
too.
them's in the chip and the other one's not, they play how the game goes. I mean, shit start getting out of hand. They start taking players out. But if they both go into the chip, it's stamped. They playing for the dub.
Steven said
But now even they moved.
Only violent high school coaches care about the Thanksgiving Day game.
That's all he cares about. Russo.
He need to be caring about
Uzi.
the goddamn job. He need to be fired.
He's like the fucking Willie Taggart. He's like the Willie Taggart
why they
of South Jersey.
Hey, why they do Willie Taggart like
Get
that?
him up
though?
out of here.
Yo, they set Taggart up though. They set Willie up, bro.
That's his stupid ass fault. He should have stayed in Oregon.
They set him up, man.
He should have stayed in
He ain't
Oregon.
got that bag. He like, fuck it. I know I ain't gonna last long.
Yo, they still owe him like
they gotta
13
buy him
million.
out. Yeah.
Listen, if Jimbo
fuck that.
Fisher
Let me get
left Florida State because they wouldn't give him the money that he wanted to upgrade in facilities, why the fuck would he leave Oregon's facilities to go back to Florida State?
More money, right?
Fuck that
I'm
money.
assuming.
Yeah.
I want the easiest path to recruit the best players, and the Pac-12 got the easiest path to the playoff.
Well, shit.
If you build Oregon up, you run through the whole.
How much money they owe him?
I think it's close to like 13,
So
14
what the
million.
buyout probably be like? I know
They got to pay him a whole thing, unless
settle
Nah,
right.
it's-
Unless somebody
it's-
pick him up, right?
It's in between.
Yeah.
what
It's
he-
in
what he
between.
went through.
Right.
Like, so say if he had a 4-year deal worth $20 million and he was 2 years into his deal,
Then he
he
get the
already
change.
got $10 million.
Yeah, he get the change.
You know what I'm saying?
And this, you know what I'm saying? Unless somebody
And
pick him
no,
up.
then there's a deal. So his buy is $10 million left on his contract, but his buyout might be $7 million.
7 million, 6 million.
It
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah.
The better the coaches, the bigger you can get your buyout. Like,
So
for the
so
bag.
Sherwood had a question. It's off the topic of high school, but he just said, "Do y'all think they set Leary up versus Wake Forest?" Because Devin Leary got his first start against Wake Forest this weekend, and they got their
Wake Forest
ass
is really,
kicked.
really, really good right now.
Wake Forest is really
put
good.
a half a hundo up on that ass.
Wake Forest is really, really, really good. But
Before he touched the field, they was down 14 points.
here's the thing with Devin, though.
I thought he started.
Here's the thing with.
Before he touched the field, they were down like 14
But here's the
points.
thing: you got to see what the kid got.
Yeah, it was some good takeaways from the game.
So why not put him in there with some tough competition that you face? You got to see what you got. You know what I mean? You got this carousel quarterbacks. You got to put him in there and see what he got.
The buyout set
You know what I'm
$17.7 million.
yeah, I thought it was 15.
Not the coach. He said, "Who wouldn't get paid $17.7 million? Not to coach."
Right. Let me get
Hey, let the Uzi off of me. I'm trying to get fired.
let me get that.
I'm trying to get fired.
Not staying here. Let me get that. How much? Yeah, I don't give a fuck who you put on the field. Let me get that money.
Get that.
What you talking about? I'll make it work.
That's some different type of unemployment check.
Jesus Christ.
That's a different type of unemployment check right there.
But yeah, man. So that I don't think they set him up. I just think it was a bad spot for him to go in. With that being a good team.
I think that they had to see what he got. It's like they got to see what the.
He said anytime Wake Forest is better than FSU, it's time for a change.
Wake Forest is doing their numbers right now.
Yeah. Well, we was contemplating going to Wake Forest, you know.
Yeah, we contemplating it too.
I actually like Wake Forest.
I like Wake Forest a lot. And
My
boy,
son didn't
shout
like
out
it
to my
enough.
man Nye.
But
Well, what's it like then? Is it boring or something?
I like
It's in Winston-Salem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's
7
some-
hour.
I mean, you got
Yeah, my man live out
that's
there.
the whole beltway of black colleges down there. It ain't.
Yeah. He went to Winston Salem State.
It's a small school, so
It's
it's
a small
only
school.
like it's the smallest private school in the Power 5. It's like 5,000 kids.
Yeah.
Well, they got
Students,
more
5,000
individual
students.
focus.
It's a small
the
school.
players and-
But I'm gonna say this, man.
I heard the city's small too.
It's Winston-Salem. It's like
It's a nice area though. It's
Yeah,
nice.
my boy lives down there.
it's decent.
I went down there a few times.
they got some great food down there. All kinds of
Absolutely.
that fried fish and all that good shit.
Absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Hush puppies and shit.
But I'm gonna say this, man, before we get up out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
For making this show good, man. Every week we try to, come with something different.
I'm trying to remain the same.
I just want to give everybody a shout out too, like who been out there for their kids, man. I know a lot of kids, their football seasons is over. A ton of seniors, they're done, won't play football anymore. Hey man, shout out to y'all, man. If you went through the 4-year grind of high school football, shout out to you, man.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to the parents, the parents, the coaches, everybody that's putting that working behind these kids, man, and making this what it is. This platform is crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to St. Aug for getting a big win.
Whose division is going to have the most teams in championship games?
I don't know.
I don't know that.
I don't know.
Me neither.
That's one we got to watch. I mean,
Just won't be watching first round.
We will not. I'm going to Millville, Clearview. I'm telling you right now. That's where I'm going.
I'm not going to none of that shit.
hey man, any player. I'm trying to hold a straight face, but
I don't know if he's not going because the games are shitty or if he's being a poor sport. I'm trying to figure out the angle. Because
yeah,
your team plays in the first round. You're not going to that one either?
Fuck no.
we're not going to do this. But
That's right. You can't go. We already buried him. We already buried him.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah.
The people who
Of course, the Willemborough guys say these guys are so Willemborough. They need to fucking drop an album. Like, fucking just drop the tape.
What? That's why you can't let niggas be successful sometimes. They just don't know how to act. What do you say? God damn it, guy. Act like you've been here before. Oh, man. I was trying to get it out, but shout out to everybody, man. People who work hard, man, and grind for these kids, bro. Great season. Jesus. If your season's over, man, I want to tell you it's not all bad, but we just putting you all to rest right now.
We're going to say a prayer.
Everybody bow their heads.
Get your ass out of here. That's where the big boys play.
This for all the
Get your ass outta
teams
here, man.
that didn't make the 16-team playoff.
16 goddamn teams, and you ain't one.
And you ain't one of them.
Get your ass out of here.
This is for y'all, man.
Gotta be terrible.
They want the Hennessy back, man. I can't bring it. I consumed too much alcohol this weekend, man. I'm fucking hurting over
He
here,
said I had
man.
spaghetti body last night.
He had the spaghetti body.
Johnny did have the noodle
He was
legs.
over in the chair like a noodle, just.
He was wavy. He was wavy. It was like, yo, Johnny.
See, he experienced what you gotta eat something, man. You gotta eat something.
That thing crept up on him.
You just can't sit there and drink for 12 hours straight and think everything gonna be okay, man. That's not
put
good.
something on your stomach, man. But we up out of here. We out of here. Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about, fellas?
One more thing. We need to drop this playoff seed now. Man, this shit is ridiculous.
He said enjoy the consolation game. Some of these playoff games feel like consolation games.
You know what I mean? The fuck?
That's wild. Them consolation games is horrible.
Talking about they better than the 49ers.
Clearview, Millville. Hey, Millville moms. I'm on the way.
Oh,
and it's haircut week.
Yo, we up out.
It's Friday.
We up out of here.
I'll be horny with Hennessy.
Yo, you crazy, man.